Like China planted malware in U.S. networks to disable radars and disable infrastructure. We find out about that. What's the deal here? I mean, how do they do this? Are we asleep at the wheel? What's going on, John Mills?
Oh, yeah. Good morning, John. So this was Volt Typhoon. It was first reported back in May, but the DHS, our representation of what was going on was very nuanced. It was taking out information. It wasn't doing any damage, and it didn't say what networks. It just said critical infrastructure. But now the story is resurfaced, and it's far more nefarious. Far more nefarious. Now it's said that it's on DoD networks, Department of Defense networks, and it's actually to not just sneak out information. It's actually to disable the networks. This could be our radars. This could be our ports. So this is advanced force operations, which is an obscure but very, very important term. Things you do getting ready for war, and this is like the Soviets during Cold War days pre-placing suitcase nukes, if that was true, which I tend to believe it was actually true. So this should be alarm bells. But yeah, the way it's come back up, it was the New York Times, so probably a senior official in the Biden team, talked on background to the New York Times, and but they really gave their excuse the expression, groomed version of the story. But this is bad. Look at this, really bad. This is essentially an act of war. They're getting ready for conflict, and they could blind our radars. They could shut down our ports. The spy cranes could topple over. Our floating dry docks could flip over with ships in them, because these things are all made in China. So watch this space.
Why don't we do anything about it, John?
Well, during the Trump years, and hopefully we come up to some more Trump years here in the very near future, he knew how to rein in the adventurism of the CCP and China. He would punch back in the economic realm. This is the problem with the Obama-Biden team, is this is their continuing saga of, if we punch back in cyber, we'll only create more cyber incidents, like during the war on terror. If we punch back against Al Qaeda, we'll only create more terrorists, which is the same model the blue team is using to destroy our cities. If we fight crime, we'll create more crime. This is their twisted ideology that just puts them in a straitjacket and unable to do anything. In this situation, they should be horrendously punching back on the economic realm, because that's what they want. They should be ensuring the absolute dominance of the dollar as the reserve currency, absolutely penalizing and inflicting severe cost for this adventurism and misbehavior. But the Obama-Biden team, it's just not in their DNA. They can't punch back. I mean, I've heard them so many times inside the wire at closed door meetings saying, yeah, but if we do that, we'll just cause more of the same. Well, by doing nothing, it's a green light to China. Hey, we don't really care. You can do whatever you want, because we're not going to do anything about it.